Good morning, good day, good afternoon. Lindenhurst Middle School. This is Mr. Pantaleo, 7th grade math teacher, coming to you live from the studio of the library. Today we'll be reading Chapter 9 of The Energy Bus. George shares his vision. So let's start. George, in fact, did have a vision, several of them, and he had written them down. He pulled out the paper from his briefcase and explained to Joy that at first it had been a little hard to do this because it had been so long since he had thought about what he wanted. I spent so much time living my life according to everyone's demands that it actually felt strange to think about what I want, he told her. Once I got started, it felt really good to think about what I want for life. She nodded, reassuring him with her big eyes and smile. Go on, George, do tell. He told her about his vision for his personal life, how he had been a star college athlete who played lacrosse, and how he wanted to get back into great shape and get rid of his big gut that hung over his belt. He explained how thinking about his vision made him remember a time in the past when he had been really happy and alive, and how he wanted to feel that way again. He told Joy about wanting to be a better father and husband as well. I want my kids to look back 20 years from now and think of me as a happy, positive influence in their lives, he shared. That's not the case now, so I know something has to change. What about your wife? Joy asked. What is your vision there? I want my wife to stay married to me, he said. I have this vision of us laughing together like we used to, remembering why we fell in love in the first place. Oh, you're such a romantic, Joy said, teasing him. She knew he had a good heart. She had liked him from the moment she had seen him get on her bus, and had known buried underneath all those dark clouds was a light that wanted to shine. She was thrilled to see that light coming through as he shared his vision with her. George, who was blushing now, however, didn't feel like a romantic at all. On the contrary, he was petrified of losing his marriage. So he explained to Joy his situation and his hope that things would turn around. They will improve, Joy assured him, but George didn't share her confidence. Just trust, she said calmly. Trust. Then she broached the subject of work and his vision for success at the NRG company. George shared with Joy how he and his product marketing team had a big launch coming up for a new light bulb called the NRG-2000. If it doesn't go well, I'm toast. My career is done. So my vision is to somehow get my team on the same page and work really hard together to create and deliver a successful launch. On a scale of 1 to 10, how ready would you say you are for this product launch? Joy asked. About 2, answered George. We're disorganized, unmotivated, and quite frankly a sorry bunch. That's not good, dude, Marty shouted from the back of the bus. No, it's not good at all, George answered, thinking that he wished the dude in the back of the bus would just be quiet. George jumped into the conversation. No, it's not good, George, but that don't mean it can't be good. It's not like we haven't faced crisis before on my bus. She looked at Marty. Remember your rehab, Marty? And when Danny had that heart attack? What turned it all around was your desire and vision to change and focus to make it happen. Unfortunately, it takes a crisis for so many of us to change, she added. I don't know why, but it does. I wish more people wouldn't wait for everything to fall apart before they start thinking about their life and what they want. They don't have to wait, but sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes we have to see what we want what we don't want to know what we do want. As she was talking, George thought of his mother with cancer and how she had told him all the changes she wanted to make when she survived. Then he knew exactly what Joy was talking about. So yes, George, Joy continued, this is your crisis, but it's also your opportunity. Every crisis offers an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser, to reach deep within and discover a better you that will create a better outcome. So while this is your crisis, what matters most is what you do with it. Okay, so now that you know where you want to go and you have your desire and vision, you are ready for rule number 2. That is the end of chapter 9. See you at chapter 10.